Hey friends, it's Laura from Lalo Yoga and Wellness, and welcome to Radical Wellness Wednesday. This is a place where we look at how we can integrate more wellness into our everyday lives and our long-term goals. We really aim to try to break things down into sort of bite-sized chunks, things that you can do on a daily basis, maybe a little bit longer term or deeper dive into things you can do once a month, and then even going long range into yearly goals to help you have a more well-balanced approach to wellness in your life. Today's topic is going to be on mental health. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm of course not a psychologist, I'm not claiming to be, but I do know that we all have to take care of our mental health. I do know that we all need to take better care of our mental health. Today's pressures and challenges are a lot. We're really trying to balance a lot of things in our personal lives, as well as the general environment around us can be pretty stressful sometimes. So we want to look at how we can help build up some resilience for our mental health, take care of things as they pop up, and really bring ourselves into a better place mentally as much as we possibly can. If we look at what we can do each and every day, one of the things that I love to do is personal development audiobooks as well as podcasts. From people that maybe you admire, you enjoy their take on how to take care of your own mental health. Just listening to a little snippet is really going to help put you in the right mindset, and that's really what you're looking for these daily goals, is how to frame up your day so you can get the most out of it. Absolutely love pretty much anything by Brené Brown. She's an incredible psychologist, has written a lot of books. She's on YouTube and she's done TED Talks, and there are just a lot of ways that you can access some of her wisdom and try to integrate some of those things into your daily life. I'm sure there are a lot of people that you like to follow. I love it if you would share in the comments somebody that you find inspiring, whether they're a writer or a speaker, or have a podcast, any of those kinds of things. Sometimes it's easier for us when we are maybe needing to bolster up our mental health a little bit to listen versus read. Reading takes more effort, and sometimes, if you're feeling low or having a low day in particular, it takes extra energy to have to read. And so, and I love to read, trust me, but I do feel like sometimes it's easier to listen, and that's why I really enjoy audiobooks in particular as a way to integrate some of those things into my life, especially as I'm doing other things. I don't have to necessarily not accomplish other things in order to take care of my mental health and help really put myself in that good frame of mind. The next thing that we want to look at is what you might be able to do on a monthly basis. This one might be a stretch for some people, kind of depends on who you are and how you feel about things, but perhaps attending a therapy session with a therapist, whether it's a group session or a one-on-one session, just to talk things over with another person can really help you be able to untangle your thoughts. Sometimes we make things really big in our head and they're kind of swirling around in there, but once we speak them into existence, it helps us be able to be a little bit more objective. Maybe we gain a new perspective just by speaking it. And if we're talking to another person, especially somebody that is licensed or trained, I should say, in how to help you sort through your thoughts, can really help you gain another perspective on what you're thinking, or maybe move you out of a stuck place. You might even consider attending a support group. If there's a particular problem, that there's a group that might address that problem for you, because it also helps to understand that other people are going through similar things as you. And that can really be a big boost in being able to move through and move beyond, so you don't feel so isolated if there's something that's really getting under your skin. And then moving forward to what we can look at on a yearly basis, I really think it's important, like I do with a lot of things, to have goals, to have a plan. It needs to be flexible so that it can work with whatever's going on in your life. Things change, we know that, so we need to be able to be flexible. But if once a year, you know, maybe this year you create a plan for your mental health, or if you've already got something that you're following, maybe you review it, see if you need to make any adjustment. And that might include, you know, I want to do something specific. Maybe you are trying to tackle a challenging issue in your life. Maybe you're faced with some PTSD and you really need a therapist to help you start to address it and help dial down the level of triggers. Or maybe your goal is to be able to feel more content with your life if you're having a lot of dissatisfaction. So what are you going to do to help build that up over the course of a year? So having that kind of a plan in place is really critical, because just like we look at our physical health, maybe you have a nutrition plan that you're following, maybe you follow a fitness routine. You want to do the same kind of thing for your mental health. Check in with yourself. Make sure you're doing okay. That might be something that you include with outside help or something that you're doing on your own. But either way, having some sort of plan that you're trying to follow, some goals that you're trying to accomplish, that's going to help keep you on track, keep you motivated towards moving into a better space in your mental health. Look, I know it's challenging sometimes if you are feeling down. You really need to talk to somebody that is a professional that can help you through that. And it can be difficult to take that step. Usually, if you're in a space like that in your head, it can be difficult to take those steps. But if you just even take a micro step of, let me see what my insurance covers. That's all you need to accomplish for this week. Or maybe you need to, look up some doctors, and that's your plan for the week, for the month. That's okay. Taking those small steps is going to still move you forward towards that goal of trying to improve your state of mental health. Of course, you can talk to your friends and your family, and it's fantastic to be able to have people that you can talk things through with, vent to sometimes. But just keep in mind that those people aren't typically too close to you and too close to your problems to really be objective. They can give you support, but they may not be that objective in what it is that you're trying to do. So keep that in mind as you're looking for support. I hope this helps you out and helps give you a little bit more of a plan. Make sure you download the ebook Radical Wellness. You can find that on my website, and you can follow along with these tips. There's some worksheets and things that you can fill things out so that you can stay on track with your mental health.